Greetings, everybody. I have told you I have a huge backlog of toys that I need to open up for y'all and for myself. And I thought the smartest way to handle that backlog would be to go out and buy a new toy yesterday. I know the smart thing to do would be to just open up the things I have, but doggone it, I've seen this thing online and I just had to go get it. Optimus Prime, Siege, War for Cybertron. This thing is like cell shaded painted like the 80s cartoon, so I had to have it. So let's open it up. Well, I guess we'll look at the box art. I don't really do any of these, so a little bit of a Autobots logo. The Decepticons in this line had indeed a Decepticon logo there. The War for Cybertron itself is pretty intense going on. And then in the back, you can see in both the robot and the semi-truck form, it says we've got 27 steps to turn him into a truck. And this is part of the 35-year anniversary from 1984 to 2019. So, I love Transformers. When I talk about things taking me back, like this really takes me back, you know, growing up, G.I. Joe, He-Man, Transformers. Those are the things that were on cartoons in the 80s, and those are the things I watched, because that's when I was a child, and that was what was on TV. And the Smurfs. But there's not really any high-end Smurfs figures. So anyway, let's talk about this figure. This figure is made by Hasbro. Got a little something in the back art there. I don't know. Probably Transformer-ish language. It's cool. It'll get recycled. We have the instructions, which I have to keep. The last Transformer I got was years ago. I'm going to cut off all the plastic. It's actually, and my wife got it for me because she found it on clearance somewhere. It was Bumblebee from the Transformers movies as a Camaro. And it's pretty sweet. And I last put it into Camaro mode, and now I have no idea where the instructions are. And I'm sure I can find them online somewhere. I just can't figure out which one exactly it is. Oh, there's another one there too. But I stinking love Transformers. My favorite one's Grimlock, in case anybody wonders. I don't buy a lot of Transformers. Number one, there's way more plastic on this holding them in. Two more, I guess. Number one, there's just a lot of them, and I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that. There's definitely a lot of them. There's a lot of different variations. Do you want ones that actually transform, or do you want ones that basically are just action figures that are in robot mode? It feels like if you're getting a Transformer, it should transform. The other thing is, boy, it can get pricey. For some of the good ones that look classic, man, they get into the hundreds of dollars. Oh my gosh. Look at how sweet he is. And he's got an axe and he's got a gun. I don't know why the axe has that little pipe sticking out the side. Oh, can he use it as a shield? Well, that looks like he can use it as a shield. That's probably why. Boom shakalaka. I like him as having an axe. But yeah, Transformers can just get really expensive. There are some glorious ones from the matching up to the 80s style. I'm guessing this probably gets used in the truck form as well. Anyway, look at that shading, painting detail on there. It's really designed to look like a animation cell type work from that glorious 80s cartoon. You get a good one on his face. Man, that's something else. Even these things on the back of his arms. Just really fun. Since he's a transformer and can move around, boy, he's got a lot of articulation too. Arms moving quite substantially. Legs got some really good movement. Cell shading on the side of the leg even. The feet seem pretty stationary, but that's okay. For Cybertron! I love it. I love it a lot. Yeah. I'm going to try and put this into from robot mode into truck mode, but I think that's going to take too long for video. And here's Prime in all of his glory. Once again, I want to zoom in on that face, the windshield, shading on the different shades of red all over the place. The gun's about the only thing that doesn't have really any shading on it. White and very light blue. I did say earlier that the feet were stationary, but I wanted to put him in a position. You can see actually there's a bit of an angle on them. There's a hinge so that you can actually put him at an offset stance. He doesn't have to have his legs straight up and down, so that's actually really awesome. I wanted to put his shoulder, that little exhaust pipe there pops out if you want to move his arm out. So just some really good articulation all around on him. And he's Optimus Prime, for goodness sakes. Who doesn't love Optimus Prime? One of my favorites, right behind Grimlock, as I just said. So I am glad I got him, and he's awesome. Here he is in truck mode. He's a bad mother trucker. I did record it. It took 12 minutes. I'm not putting it in this. I don't like my videos being that long. You know, he does what a semi-truck should do. And he's a cab over engine type semi-truck, like the classic 1980s Optimus Prime. So it really does look good. That being said, it's Optimus Prime. I didn't buy him for the semi-truck. I like the fact that he turns into a semi-truck. I like it very much, but I'm going to convert him right back. So here's Optimus in truck mode. Just love the windshields are really what does it with this cell shading. But even all over, I mean, you can see down there on the side of the red is different, two-toned, all the way to the back. It's got that little shield there that's even two-toned. Just a fantastic color scheme to use on this truck. I love it. I'm glad they did this. I'm glad I bought it. Okay, I don't know if I went over this. As I understand it, this is a Walmart exclusive, and he was like 30 bucks. So if you want him, go get him. I saw him online, various action figure forums, and basically people were just loving him, and I immediately fell in love with him, and I had to have him as well. I said these little feet. I want to give you a better view. So, I mean, you can put him in some pretty dynamic posing if you'd like. For Cybertron. I mean, he can give himself a pretty great base, and as we saw, just the paint job's spectacular. So I am really excited to have him in my collection. Obviously, because he's supposed to be super tall, he's not really going to scale great with my 6-inch figures, but whatever. I mean, you know, he's pretty friggin' awesome. So I'm glad I have him. I don't have a lot of Transformers. Maybe I'll start getting more. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But this is an excellent piece to add to my collection, to add to any collection. So head on over to Walmart. Siege, War for Cybertron, Optimus Prime. Just totally phenomenal, and I don't think if you like the Transformers that you will be disappointed one bit. Thanks so much for checking me out here on YouTube as Mark's Toy Box. I'm on Instagram as Mark Toy Box, and I guess I have a Facebook page for Mark's Toy Box that I haven't really done a dang thing with. So we'll see what we do there. But thank you so much for following along. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.